Hello everyone, welcome back. In the previous video, we had implemented the functionality for actually sending a image message inside of our application. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to fix the actual styling of our image message. But before we do that, what I would like to do is that I would like to actually show you how the data is saved inside of our Firestore database. So I'm going to bring in Firebase. And as you can see, we have our conversations, and inside of conversations, you can see that we send the message. And when we send an actual image message, for the actual message, we just send in the image's URL, and then the type is the image. And then this is how the actual image is saved inside of a conversation and sent inside of our storage. As you can see, we have a new folder that's messages. Inside of there, we have the actual user that uploads the image file. Then we have the images folder. Inside of here, we have the actual image that was sent. So with that, what we are going to do is that we are going to go back to our conversation page and let's fix this actual image bubble. So I'm going to go back to our actual image message bubble, and inside of here, we'll have to fix some styling issues. Hello everyone, welcome back. So I've resolved all of the issues that we had with displaying our image, and to fix our issues, what we're going to do firstly is that we are going to go to the top of our image message bubble, and we're going to define a new variable which we'll call our image, and it will be of decoration image, and then we'll define the decoration image, and we'll pass in an image for our network image with the image URL, and the fit could be boxfit.cover. Once we have the image defined, the next thing we are going to do is that we're going to remove the constraints that this container had, which were the height and the width. So remove those constraints. And then to the padding of this container, you're going to add a vertical padding as well, which is going to be 10. Once we have this, what you can do is that you can move down to where you add the column, and inside of the column, you add your container. You can update the constraints for your container. So the height could be device height times 0.30, width could be device width times 0.40. And with this, what you can do is that finally you can go to the decoration attribute of your container and you can add the image. So with that, you can do Alt-Shift-F command save, and you're going to see that now the image loads up beautifully. So now if I do add again and I add another image, so this time we can send this one, you're going to see that the image now shows up beautifully. Okay, so with that, then the next thing we're going to do is that we're going to go back, and you're going to see an error here, and we'll come in a later video and actually fix this error. But I'll go to our chat with Tom, and we said him hello. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back and I'm going to log out, and I'm going to log in as james.dean@gmail.com, and then I think it's test123. With that, once we have logged in, you're going to see that now the messages are shown from the other side. As you can see, one of the issues that I'm seeing is that the distance between our actual user image and then the actual text bubble is not a lot, so we have to fix this. So to fix this, what we can do is that we can go to the top and to our actual message list view child. Inside of that, you saw that we have a row, and then what we can do is that we can add a size box in between these two children, and the size box could have a height, or sorry, not a height, a width, and the width could be 10, and just rename width. And with this, we can do command save, and you're going to see now that 10 pixel width is added. But for actual responsiveness, what we can do is that we can do device width times 0.02, so 2% of the device's width. And with this, the error should be fixed. So now all of the chat bubbles should have an actual space in between the actual user avatar image and the user. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to reply with nice, just to see that our message functionality still works. And once we have replied with nice, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to Tom, and I'm going to send him a new picture. So to Tom, I'll send just this picture. And as you saw, the picture now shows up with the proper timestamp. So now I'm going to go back to send, and you're going to see when we click on a chat, it doesn't take us to the end of it. As we go to the chat, it just keeps it at the top. So to fix this, what we'll do is that we'll define a controller for our actual list view. And then every time we go to our list view, we'll go scroll to the bottom of it automatically. So to do that, what we'll do is that we'll go to the top of our conversation page state firstly. So top of our conversation page state. And here what we're going to do is that we're going to define a scroll controller. So I'm going to do scroll controller. and this will be equal to our list view controller. So the name of this will be list view controller. Then inside of our conversation page state, what we'll do is that we'll set our list view controller equals to, and then we'll do our scroll controller, a new scroll controller. This we can do Alt-Shift-F command save. We can go down to where we have our actual list view builder, and inside of here we can define our controller. So the controller now is going to be our list view controller, and we can do Alt-Shift-F command save. And now once this is done, what we're going to do is inside of our actual builder function, we are going to schedule a function to be run in the future once the list view has been actually rendered. And for that, what we're going to do is that we are going to actually use a timer. So I'm going to do timer, and this is going to import .async. And once we have timer, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set a duration for when I want this function to be called. So I'll call it duration, and then I'll do milliseconds, and then I'll do milliseconds of 50. And I found out that this worked perfectly for us. And then what I'll do is that then I'll define the function that is going to be run after the 50 milliseconds. And the function that is going to be run is going to be actually scrolling to the bottom of our list view controller. So I'll do list view controller dot, and then we'll have our actual jump to, and then inside of here we'll have jump to, and then underscore list view controller. So just copy this, and then list view controller dot, and then we'll have our actual position, and then dot, and then max scroll extent. And I'm going to add the semicolon, I'm going to add the comma here, do Alt-Shift-F, and add a comma here, and do command save. Okay, so I'm going to reload our application. And now if you click on a chat that we were having, you're going to see that our list view takes us to the bottom of the list view. So as you saw, we go to the bottom. And with that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.